Hi, I'm Paul Hellquist, the creative director for Borderlands 2, and we're going to be showing you the latest campaign DLC for Borderlands 2.
Once upon a time, the Vault Hunters played a game.
The world is on the brink of going boom boom. This is our most desperate hour. Unless we make a stand here and now, we gonna die. Now. Roll for initiative!
What's initiative?
It says which order we attack in.
I punched the initiative.
What's going on? I wasn't paying attention.
Tina, why don't you start over?
Welcome, fine ladies, to your first session of the most coolest game in the world, Bunkers and Badasses! Roll for initiative, suckers!
So this is Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. And it's this really interesting concept where our Vault Hunter heroes, Lilith, Mordecai, and Brick, are playing Bunkers and Badasses with Tiny Tina, who is fulfilling the role of the Bunker Master. And so we are now actually experiencing the adventure that she is creating on the fly for the Vault Hunters. And this DLC features lots and lots of new enemies, including here we've got some skeletons. And as you can see, this is very sort of fantasy themed, and you know, lots of things that you could expect in a fantasy genre you'll be finding in this DLC. The baseline level for this DLC is right around the 30 mark, so if you're anything above that with your characters, you'll be able to jump right in. And of course, all the different Vault Hunter modes are supported.
Okay, how about a new boss? He's a skeleton, and his name is Mr. Bony Pants Guy?
I am Mr. Bony Pants Guy.
Does that work?
This pleases me.
So as you can see, we're having a lot of fun with the idea that Tiny Tina is in complete control over this universe and this environment that she's created, and she can change anything on the fly. And you know, she's new to this whole running a tabletop game thing, so you know, she's still learning the ropes of things like avoiding putting unstoppable bosses in the first 5 minutes. When these skeletons lose their head, like just happened there, they actually get very confused. They're not dead yet. They get very confused and they'll wander around trying to attack, but they can't really see anymore, so they don't do a very good job of it. Skeleton archers provide a sort of a sniper kind of role. They're often at the edge of the combat, just sending these pot shots of arrows down at you, and when they hit you, they kind of give you a little jolt and slow you down. So they can be a big threat if you let them linger too long.
You've entered the town of Flame Rock Refuge. In the distance, you see the town's scouting blimps, always alert in case of battles and stuff. What you gonna do now?
This is the new hub area for the Assault on Dragon Keep, Flame Rock Refuge. And you know, it has everything that you'd come to expect. It's got your character customization machines, your vending machines, and plenty of NPCs to get your side missions from. Many of the things that you've come to interact with have gotten re-skinned and gotten new artwork to kind of fit the theme better. So our vending machines have got this sort of cool stained glass window sort of vibe to them.
The Queen hath gone missing. Maybe her bodyguard Eleanor knows where she went.
If the Queen doesn't return, we shall never see the sun again!
The Queen is missing. She went to the forest to bring the light back to the world.
So where'd she go?
She said something about using the tree of life to undo the curse. That must be where she's going.
And so your purpose became clear. You gotta go to the forest and help the Queen.
Right there was an example of where we're having some fun with the interaction between the game that's happening at the tabletop level, where they're playing with their friends, and what you're experiencing in the world. So Lilith mentions that she's going to do this in character, and so your character in the game actually speaks the line that she would have said.
Yes, the queen went into the forest. It's too dangerous to go alone. I shall accompany you. Just 1 second, then.
Whoop, time out. I gotta take this. This Tina.
It's Mr. Torn! Tina! Put me in the game!
Okay, the gatekeeper is now Mr. Torg.
Woo! Well, to see you! Wow! So I'm a gatekeeper, huh? In that case, you gotta prove your badassitude past me. First task, blow up the village's scouting blimps with the fire ribbon. Because reasons!
So along the way, during the course of Tiny Tina's adventure, you're going to be seeing lots of characters from Borderlands 2 rethought in the mind of Tina as of where they would fit in her story. And there's an example where Mr. Torg, who shares a love of explosives with with Tiny Tina, wants to get involved in the game, and so Tina adds him immediately right in front of your eyes to her game. And that building out in the distance there, of course, is the keep that we of the Dragon's Keep title, and clearly something mysterious and probably terrible is happening over there. And what would any trip to a fantasy world be without a trip to the tavern?
Okay, you're at the tavern! Our owner has a problem. Talk to her.
And of course, our favorite bar owner is Moxie.
Hey, adventurer. It's closing time, but these idiots can't take a hint. Could you throw them out for me? Don't be afraid to get rough. Thanks, sugar.
Oh, come on, all right. I'm sorry. I'll never say nothing douchey again, I promise.
You see Sir Reginald von Bartlesby, aristocrat and riddlemeister.
Here's another example of where there's an intersection between what's happening on the tabletop and what's happening in the world that you're experiencing. In this case, Brick got a little overzealous in his die rolling, and it ended up smashing poor Sir Reginald.